Hey all, welcome back to Beck Square Gaming. I am Scottish Bex and it's time for more The Last Farmer. So last time we got turrets up, we got a load of stuff done. Yeah, we're just about there now. We just kind of need to get on with getting things to get the items we're going to need to go take out the bases. So this should be day 17 and day 18 that we're going into. I'm going to do a quick sleep because I have no stamina, and as we know, this game in hard mode does really require you to sleep every day. It'll take us through part of the day, but we can live with that. So really we just need to cook veggies up, get them ready, and go get the bits that we want, which really is the next part of the game, really. So I said in the last video, and that still stands, I'm definitely looking for suggestions from you guys of games to play next after this, because basically I don't see this going on much longer. We've already completed the game completely on another mode, and to be honest, I think all we're doing this for really is getting the final achievement, which is clearing out the base, which unfortunately when I did it to begin with was bugged. But in saying that, I will still finish it through and go and do things like I will see it through and go finish and do like the prison and things like that. But to be honest, not really going to be stressing it too much. This is not going to be a once we've got the bits that we know we need, I'm really just going to be pushing through to get it done ASAP and get on to something else. I have enjoyed this game, but I feel like I'm done with this particular one for the moment. So, want to know what you want to see next, essentially. Like we said before, happy to do shooter games, happy to do survivalist games. You know, we do a lot of them already. I'd avoid any more psychological horrors, although I will take recommendations for psychological horrors that I will look into next. I have recently acquired all the Chilla Art stuff, because anyone of you who've been following any of our videos knows I'm big on Japanese things. So I have got that now, including the most recent one, which is the playground-based one. So I will be probably running through some of them at some point. Obviously, we currently have two psychological horror ones running at the moment, which is Still Wakes the Deep and Lazarette. Lazarette in particular, I'm absolutely adoring. I did love Still Wakes Deep in terms of how it looked. Very beautiful game. Well done, well written. The voice acting was astonishing in it. I think for me, because it's a Scottish-based game, it's weird. I think I hear Scottish accents every day. I live in Scotland. I am Scottish. I think it kind of, there's a weird thing to it that it just, I can't decide if that means it feels like it hits closer to home, which makes it creepier, or quite the opposite. Like, yeah, no, you know, because these are voices you hear every day. It's like, this is not real. It's not even close to real. You know, it's weird. I'm not quite sure which way round it is. But yeah, definitely got those ones going. But it doesn't mean I won't take some recommendations. Somebody had already recommended Visage as the next psychological horror one to look at. Definitely will look at that. I've already looked at The Descent as well, although that video will not be up just yet. And yeah, so there's keep an eye for things like that are coming. So obviously from our survivalist ones, we're currently running Sons of the Forest. We're hoping that series won't go on for too much longer. We're kind of pushing forward, we're getting that done now. And obviously our 7 days. Now our 7 days is not something that's necessarily going to finish. That will probably always get picked back up for each time it resets, mainly because it's one of our favorite games. It's one of the games we play a lot together. So let's just get this done here. So that's not going to be finishing up anytime soon. Even when they do upgrades and if we have to restart the server, we're not going to change that too much. Do you know what I really need to do is start thinking about having food for them cooking up, which is those three, isn't it? So really, we need another trough here that we're constantly running carrots, cabbages, and that in, essentially. I have enjoyed this one. Could it have been better? Yeah, it's a bit of a mess in places. Yeah, there's a lot of small little things that aren't in that make a game a little bit more enjoyable. Yes, they're not in this game, but you know what? You can live without them. But I think it is a bit of a messy mishmash, and I think they've missed a trick with it could have been so much more. But we'll see. One of the things I would say about games is I do take a slightly different approach to games in terms of the same way I approach movies. I go in going, was I entertained? Yes, no. As in, regardless of how frustrated, was I overall entertained? Yes, no. Okay. How much did I pay for that entertainment? Okay. And then I balance out for, based on how entertained I was, how much, whoa. You see that? She flew up there. You know, and I balance all of them out, and then I go, was it worth it? Was it worth what I paid? And as long as the answer to that in the long run is, yeah, that's fair. You know, there's not many movies I come out of a movie theater and go, that was the worst thing I've ever seen, and I can't believe I spent my time. Because as long as I was mildly entertained, did its job. I'm good. You know, that's the way I approach everything. I'll be honest, I'm not that hard to please. I'm really not. I'm not saying there's not some movies I've come out and gone, what was that? But I still, at the end of the day, you're still like, yeah, it was mildly entertaining. It's all right. You know, I think some of the best ones I came out with that was, there would be, yeah, so one of the ones for me that springs to mind about movies that I came out of would be, there was a movie a long time ago now, probably, I would have been, probably late 90s, maybe mid 90s, and it was, I think it was called The Perfume or something. That was a really weird movie. And I just came out of that going, what? Like, I understood the movie, and it just wasn't what I thought it was going to be. Usually when I go, it's because it's not what I thought it was going to be. That doesn't make them bad movies. It just means you just come out going, not what I expected. Like, I remember the one that Leonardo DiCaprio finally won his Oscar for, the one that was set in the outback and he gets mauled by a bear and all that kind of thing. That one, I remember when they advertised that, well, certainly over here, or the ones that I saw, they advertised that like an action movie, like a proper action movie. And I remember I was off work that day on holiday, and I was down near where the cinema is with my eldest brother. And he's like, oh, do you want to just go see this? I've seen this. It looks really good. It looks like it. And I was like, yeah, let's go see this. So we went in, and I went in thinking this was going to be an action movie. It's not really an action movie. It's more of a drama movie with action elements. And I kind of came out, like, I spent the whole movie, like, sort of, you know, when you're sitting there waiting for the action to kick off, and I'm like, is this going to get going? No. So if I'd known it was a drama movie, like, I would have been expecting a drama movie. I the whole time I would have been like, oh, this is really interesting. Don't get me wrong, very beautifully shot movie. I quite enjoyed it. But because it was not what I thought it was just going to be an action-packed movie, and it's not what it was. That threw me a tiny little bit. And I kind of came out going, what was that? Doesn't make it a bad movie. I mean, in retrospect, looking at it, it was a good movie, but it was more that, you know what I mean? When you go to see something and it's just not what you think it's going to be. And then you just spend your time going, what was that? And I get that with games sometimes too. There's some games that I've sat down to play thinking I'm getting something, and then you get something entirely different, and then you're just like, what? You know, you just find yourself kind of going, what? Definitely been there a lot. So I would say to you guys, in either movies or games, what is either a movie that you sat down to thinking it was something, not necessarily making it bad, just what you sat it down thinking it was something, and it was completely different from what you thought it was going to be. Yeah, and why? What made it different? You know, like what was your experience of, not quite what I was expecting. And that, or with games, like, so either movies or games that you've kind of sat down and gone, yeah, and then you've kind of started it and gone, not quite what I was expecting. I'm gonna go fill up those water buckets. I really should get a second fire going. It will make it faster. I don't have enough rock to make a second fire, to be honest. Could wander around to see if I could get more, I suppose. Alright, slowly getting there. We need 12 and a half. So there's 12 and there's half. So we're there. That's enough to get the weapon. That's not enough to get ammunition as well. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill up here where we can. That's fine. We've got 5 in there, so we can carry the 12 we need on us. And then we've got an additional 5 in there, which should be enough for some. We'll see how it goes. That might at least allow us to get one of them done. Depends on how much ammunition it takes to bring them down, really, to be honest. Cook off some of them to eat as well. Hey, how you doing, princess? You're so pretty. You love pigs. Highland cows are my favourite, but or Highland cows, for those of you, are probably my favourite. But I do like it. I love it. I love a pretty pig too. Perfect. Almost down. Don't have a spare pickaxe on me, actually. I should maybe make myself a spare pickaxe. And the rope, don't I? Ugh! Every time. There we go. Nope. Yep. All right. I'm not stressing over the fertilizer from the pigs and stuff just yet because, or making the biofuel, because we've still got a whole canister in there, which is 2 more refills. So I'm not overly stressing any of that yet. Something we haven't found yet is the fertilizer making machine, which, you know, the bodies, but we'll probably get that from, whichever place we take out. So there's options here. So once we get what we're looking for, which will be up here, you can always go take this out and then take this out, because I think that's the fertilizer machine there. Yeah, I think that's what that is. And then that's the main base there. I think that's the only ones, isn't it? That's the 3 camps. Well, there's 4 camps. That's the main one. That's a small one. That's the one with the fertilizer one. That's just the one defending that gate there. And then that's the main camp right there. Memory serves. So we can take that one out, take that one out, and then we'll take that one out, see if I've got enough ammo, then take that one out, and then just work our way around so all we're left is the main one. I think would be the intention at this point. Oh, doggy growls in the corner, puppy. That one's not a happy camper over in the corner. Amazing how now with those turrets I just don't give a crap anymore. I've stopped worrying. Right, so they're in play. I'm not putting anything in there at the moment. I might... Do I have enough? How much stone have I got? I don't know if that's enough for another... No, it's 10. Right, do you think we can go find another 10? Another 2 even? One right there. Ugh. That just respawn almost instantly. That's a sudden change of music. I swore I saw another one there. Maybe I didn't. I'm maybe havering. Oh, really? What are we grumpy for? Why are we being grumpy? Right, so what have we got? We've got 8, 9, 10, 11, not quite 12, but we're getting there, so. And that would be the 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 between the two. I could leave some of these behind if needs be. Hopefully we can go do this tomorrow, and then that's going to be a big step forward for us. That's kind of where we want to get to now. I feel like it kind of went quite slow in the sense of we weren't rushing out to do the quests, but it's kind of all suddenly moved all of a sudden now that we've got, well, each of the stuff that we need, really. As soon as we got the big ones, I think that made a big difference, to be honest. So I appreciate, guys, a lot of this series has been sort of just let's go, quite literally watching vegetables grow. But that is just part and parcel because of the money comes from the veg. So we're trying to do this a slightly different way from last time. Last time we just walked in, took one of them out, whipped their weapon, and then ran around the rest of them. But we don't want to do that this time. We want to actually, spend a bit of time in. No. I'm just so glad that the turrets don't get damaged. No, they don't. Neither do they don't get damaged, nor do they need repaired. I mean, so they don't need repaired because they don't take damage. But at the same time, they don't also need ammo. They're such a. I feel almost like they're massively overpowered, cheaty way of doing this game. But I suppose it's to take the pressure off if you want to build. Now, this is something I haven't really done in this game. We did mess around with it a little bit in the other one, in the initial run that we did, where we tried building. But because you can't move your base, and there's more than enough space in here for boxes and things, the building aspect of the game becomes a tiny little bit pointless. Unless you're wanting to put all of these outside, because I know the rain, they can be affected by the rain. So unless you were looking to do that, they're kind of a pointless moment, to be honest. Okay, I'm not going to replant these up. I have more than enough. I'm not going to replant them up. We're just going to collect them this time. Be done. I need more after. We can come back and plant up and start again with the next load. But for the moment, it's just a case of we're just going to waste the seeds because they're going to just go to waste by the time I'm out doing other stuff. So. Kind of have enough, I think, to go. Might just wait till daylight and go. I'm going to probably sleep through the night, because as always, like I said, you do need... So I'm going to maybe gather these, put things away, and then go sleep through the night, and then we'll just go. There we go, day 18. So, yeah. I mean, it's not overly complicated what we're trying to do. Let's just stick these in here. Might sleep through quickly. Okay. Right, so these should be done. Majority of them is. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn them off for the moment. We have more than enough, so let's just... Okay. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm going to leave... I'll take that with me. I'll leave my spares here and pick them up. I'll keep that spare just in case. And pick everything else up. And I'll grab them on the way back, I think. So let's go. Hey, dude. You gonna give me the same? Yep, you're gonna give me the same amount. My worry was he wasn't gonna give me the same amount as the other trader did. The other trader gives you 100 for one. Well, he does. Alright, 8 stacks down. $80 per shell, jeez. I won't have many shells. Yeah, it's not quite what I was expecting. I'm not going to get quite as much as I thought I was hoping to get. I was hoping to get quite a few. I'm not sure I will. But how powerful are they going to be? Is it going to take guys out with a single hit? If it takes guys out with a, well, a normal one would. So, if it's going to take guys out with a single blast, then not a problem. It's one bullet per guy, but I'm not sure it's going to be the case. So each stack's only 10, really, isn't it? That's still 3 stacks, though. 5 stacks, still 5 stacks. So, I suppose that's better than a kick in the testicles. Let's be honest. So we're gonna have that. Oh, yeah. Right, let's do this the right way. I don't know how much these are gonna stack. Yeah, 70. Oh, it stacks of 60. That's not bad, actually. Shall we go have some fun? Let's go see how this works. Right, so I might do the trick I did last time, which is just run a bunch of them over with the car, and then then take the rest out with the shotty. Which is not what I did last time. What I mean is running them over with the car was what I did last time, and then I took them out with spear or whatever weapon I had at the time. This one might be a case of just... I don't know how many of them there are. Out and run. T. Where did he go? Oh! Yeah, that does the job. That did the job. Okay, that did the job. There's a lot of stuff I can go sell as well, because I don't think they were worth that much, actually. Did they not turn out last time? They were only worth like 10 each. And I remember thinking, this feels pointless. Ooh, I don't remember that being there. The moment the outpost closure is mode due to the epidemic that has engulfed the neighbourhood, all roads and escape routes are closed until notified. I don't remember that being there last time. I have a vague recollection of being really annoyed because when I went to sell the weapons, they were only worth like 10 or something like that. And I remember thinking, really? Because in my mind, in the apocalypse, these are going to be things that are going to be high value. Although they're only high value if you have ammunition, but you know what I mean, though. What did I just pick up? I picked up a recipe there and I didn't see what I picked up actually, I'm not gonna lie. So is that one encampment done? I don't have space, so I'm gonna make some space. Okay, I might head back to my base and then come back up. So I'd just go drop stuff off and then come back. That was effective. We've cleared one base. That's now been marked as done. That's a good start. I didn't actually think we would be doing this so quickly. I thought it was going to take me 2 days to get everything together. It apparently didn't. So, hey-ho. Heidi-ho. We'll definitely get one more done today, maybe, depending on how long it takes me to unload. But it's not going to be... I won't get every base done today, because there's 4 bases, and I'm not going to get all of them done today. I mean, I could, if I wanted to be out after dark, but I don't. I think I'll split it over the 2. The question is, once I've got them done, and therefore I should be getting the achievement, the question after that becomes, it's just a case of finishing up the other quests, really, which, to be honest, there's not many of them. That's only going to be another episode, maybe 2. So we are coming to a close on this series over the next couple of episodes, so maybe another couple of episodes. And I mean, we've already completed it once, so nothing should be new, really. Keep that on me. I'm gonna come back and get my I want my spares on me. Just for as I can, right? What was in the boot? I'll take them out there. I'll leave the others in the boot though, because I don't really need them, so I'm not gonna stress it. Alright, let's go deal with the next bunch. Oh, no. Oh, rookie move, Becky. Rookie move. Let's go. Yeah, it's there off to the right. I can see it. Right. I think this is one of the smallest ones. I think there's only a handful of guys here. Ooh. Right, where is he? He's up there, isn't he? He might get a shot off on me. Yep. He got a shot off on me. But apparently he's carrying 2. Alright. Another one down. The next one won't be... The next 2 are much bigger camps, if memory serves, so it's not quite as simple, shall we say. But yeah, I was hoping for the price of them that they were going to be much more powerful, and it's a one-shot goodbye, which is... I'm not complaining. That would kind of be my thought process. I need to go sell off these. You only get like 10 for them. You don't get a lot anyway, but that's not the point. I don't have a lot of space, so... Yeah, there you go. Fertilizer machine. That was what I was hoping to get there. More seeds. Oh, that's another box there. I don't have space for that, do I? I don't really need it. I'm just going to eat it anyway, just to give me space. I don't really need the canned food, to be honest. Right, that's another one down. Another one bites the dust, right? So that's that one clear, that's this one clear. We've got this one to do next. It is starting to sunset, so I might not do that one next. I might actually head back to base and settle down for the evening. Do a bit of organising. I've got plenty of stuff sorted. Actually, I could take a quick run out. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a quick run out to the trader. Sell to him. Because I tried selling to the other trader before and he didn't buy them. So head out to the trader out here. Quickly sell the additional weapons. And that we don't need. That frees up space in my bags. And then we can go take on the next one. Well, not tonight, but as in the next day. Where's the turn? Where's the turn? Where's the turn? It's around here somewhere. That's it there, isn't it? There it is there. Get a good feel for the map, actually. I've been playing it enough that I kind of have a rough idea of where I want to go for stuff. Beyond the wall, not so much. But certainly here. Whoa! Let's swap out for the seeds. Keep one on me. Keep one on me and the rest can go. So let's go. Maybe not have that up while we approach him. That's a tiny touch rude. So yeah. Oh no, you get more now. It was only 10 last time. Alright, I'm happier now. I think I've bought everything, have I not? I haven't bought a flashlight. That's the only thing I haven't. But I bought pretty much one of everything else. I have never bought the revolver or anything like that, but, fine. Let's get back to base. Whoa. I hate it when it does that. It lag spikes and glitches out every time I get in the car. And then that kind of messes with, my view. It's like it spins the car, not me, and then because of the lag spike, and then I can't see anything, and it's a tiny touch infuriating. There we go. Whoa! Out of fuel. Okay. Not sure how I managed to do that, but I managed to get myself all turned around with where I was. Oh. So success. I'm really pleased with that. We've got 2 of the camps cleared. The biggest camp, the 2 biggest ones are still to go, to be fair. So it's not like we can go, hey, we've done it all. We've only done the 2 small ones, but very successful with how powerful that was. Very pleased with that. Wasn't expecting that to be as powerful as it was. So I was hoping it was going to be a one shot, but I wasn't sure. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't entirely sure. Just because with games you never know, you know. I mean, it's an incredibly powerful weapon in real life, so you know you would think it should potentially be in a game, but not necessarily, especially if you're in a hard mode, you know, let's be honest. We've been playing any kind of zombie game, it can take 2 or 3 shots to bring something down, which it really shouldn't, because it should smush them into 1,000 pieces. But well, depending on how you hit them, where you hit them, what you hit them with, but yes. So I think this has been really successful. I'm probably going to sleep through now, guys, into the next day. I think to get into the 19 and 20, which is what we want to go into, to be honest. And that, if we go into day 19 and 20, we can get on with doing the rest of the bases and go from there. Yeah, I'm. Do you know what? Will I miss this game? Yes, but at the same time, no. I mean, I have very much enjoyed what I've played, but at the same time, I I think what I would be glad to do is take a break from it and then see if they add to it and come back. Because sometimes games you think, oh, they've got so much potential, but then you're, you know, months down the line and they haven't really done anything to improve the game or make the game or add anything in. And you're like, eh. Or if they do, it's all DLCs you have to buy. And you're like, look, your game was missing key components to begin with and you're going to charge me for additional stuff. I think not. So it's always interesting to see where the devs are going to take a game as to whether, you know, you think, are they just taking the mick? But we'll see. So we're going to leave this part here, guys. As always, if you have enjoyed yourself, you know, please give us a like. You know, it does actually help get the content out there, which would be a big thing to help the channel. And as always, if you are new, go take a look at some of our other stuff. We do some survival stuff. We do some psychological horror. And sometimes it's myself and American Bex. So it just depends. And we'll see you in the next part, guys. Enjoy.